Hey YouTube, what's up? This is my 4-month Auntie update video. It's a few days late. My 4 months was actually on the 25th, but I've been really busy working a lot of overtime at work, so this is the first time I've had a chance to sit down and make this video. So there's a couple different things I want to talk about. um, First thing, I guess I'll jump into changes. I'm not really noticing a whole lot of changes right now. Well, yes and no. I guess I'm just not seeing them as fast. Um, but I can still tell things are happening. My voice is continuing to drop pretty well, which is awesome. My facial hair is coming in pretty good. It's like all that. I don't know if you can see all that, and it's starting to connect up on both sides. Just got a couple spots to fill in right here. So, yeah, all that. It's coming in pretty good. A little dirty mustache. I haven't shaved it in a little bit. So yeah, that's coming in pretty well, which is freaking awesome. Other than that, I mean, hair coming in everywhere else. The hair on my arms is starting to darken up quite a bit. Muscles are still changing, still spreading out all over. So that's pretty good. I started a new workout. I've only done one session so far. I started Insanity workout. I've been really super excited about starting this workout for a little while, and I finally got the DVDs on Thanksgiving from Tammy's dad. I didn't realize that there's 10 freaking DVDs to this workout. So I just did one of them a couple days ago. I haven't had time to do another one just yet because I've been working overtime for getting ready for Christmas. But it's pretty intense. And actually, I felt really good after I got done with it. I was really sore the next couple of days. I did the cardio ab workouts, and I felt pretty good after. I was definitely really tired, and it was really hard to breathe, so I really need to quit smoking, which is also one of my goals that I'm trying to work on right now. It's really hard to do this time, but I'm working on it. So yeah, I'll start, once I get a few weeks into it, I'll start posting some progressive pictures from before and after, and let everybody see kind of what's changing, what's tightening up. So it's exciting. Also, I did get some good news. I made a video about it not too long ago about finding out that my insurance company is gonna help cover my surgeries. I actually just called them the other day just to kind of get some numbers figured out because they're not gonna start until January 1st. So I got a couple months. Well, a month. Yeah. So I called to get some numbers, and they are going to cover up to 90% of my surgeries, up to $100,000. So that's everything, which is pretty fantastic. So I have a $300 deductible, and so for my first surgery, I'm figuring probably $7,000, around that for top surgery. So that means 10% of that's $700 plus the $300 deductible. So I'm looking at $1,000. Hopefully, like I said, I don't have everything figured just yet, but I still got a month to do that. But that's pretty fantastic because if I can get this done sooner than later, preferably not too long after the first of the year, that would be fantastic. Regardless, I'm gonna save the money anyway, but that'll give me time to actually get my taxes back, so I can take just a small little portion of what I'm gonna get from my taxes to help with the cost of that. So that's pretty amazing that all this is happening right now, because I'm still kind of in shock about it, that it could possibly be happening that soon. I do need to make another appointment with my therapist so he can see me a couple more times before I go in for my surgery, but it's all going pretty quick right now, which is amazing because, like I said, I kind of waited to start transitioning for a while and have gone through a lot in my life, and the fact that I waited and didn't rush into it before just makes this moment so much more amazing, because not only did I start and everything was amazing, but I'm also not going to have to wait years and years to have my surgeries now. All this is just falling into place, and I really hope that with the beginning of this next year that just continues to go that way, because it is just freaking amazing. And like the love and support that I've gotten from my friends is just awesome. I couldn't ask for a better group of friends. So everything is going pretty well. Me and my best friend Elijah are gonna try and go get our top surgery done together. We're gonna walk in there holding hands. Yeah. So I'm pretty excited. Other than changes, I mean, I think that's pretty much it that's going on right now. So there was something else I wanted to talk about. This is something that's been bothering me for quite a while. I mean, honestly, and I've talked to my friends about it before, but I decided I probably should make an update video and just kind of talk about it. I'm noticing a huge trend of younger people starting to transition, and really the only transitioning that I'm seeing is female to male, as far as younger people. I mean, don't get me wrong, I know obviously my wife is male to female, transgender, and we also know a few people that are. But as far as the younger generation goes, I'm seeing a lot of transitioning with female to male transgender kids. And it's really scary because from what I hear and just talking to them, because I have talked to a few of them, this is just some decision that has been made recently, and they may say that they've felt this way for a long time, which is understandable. I mean, we do feel that way for a long time. But the decision, I feel like, is being made after they've been hanging around with someone who is transgender. And that is a really scary thing to see, because I think that is a huge mistake. Because what they don't realize is a lot of these changes are irreversible. If I was to stop hormones, I'm still going to grow facial hair. My voice is still going to be deep. And it's not only physical changes that stick with you. Going through this transition is probably the hardest thing I've ever done in my life. It is a bittersweet thing. It is amazing because I finally feel like the me that's always been there inside is finally starting to come out. I mean, my confidence level is coming up. Just, there are parts of it that are just amazing and I feel wonderful. But there is a dark side to it. I mean, it is very, very hard. The hormones do a lot of different things to your body that you don't even realize when you get into it. Things that I knew most of what was going to happen, but I didn't know how much it was going to affect me emotionally. Um, it's really hard. I mean, there are days when I feel like everything, just every little thing is horrible and just makes me irritable. But yesterday, case in point, yesterday was a really bad day for me. And it wasn't that anything super bad really happened. It was shot day yesterday, which shot day, for those of you who don't know, can be a little stressful. But every little thing just really got on my nerves. I went in, I worked 6 hours of overtime yesterday. I got off work, went tanning, came back home, and I was just in a rush trying to get ready so I could go pick up my friend Elijah. Got my hair cut. That didn't turn out the way I was hoping. Every little thing bothered me. I couldn't find my hat. Just stupid little things that should not bother anybody were really pissing me off yesterday. It was horrible. And I'm really working on not letting that show so much. I really don't let it show out in public, but I do know, especially when I'm at home, when it's just like Tammy and I, the kids will be in bed. If stuff like that is bothering me, I say things that I really shouldn't say. And not that I'm trying to be mean or anything like that. Just things just bother me, and I don't know why they're bothering me. I don't know why they're making me mad. They just are. And so that's something that I'm really trying to work on. Is really trying to not let that happen, or not let it get to that point. Tammy's really good about knowing. Sometimes she'll get her feelings hurt if it gets to be one of those days, but she's really good about knowing when it's going to happen. It's usually shot day, or right around shot day. She's really good about knowing, what the signs are and when that's going to happen. And she knows that I'm really not trying to be mean, and I'm not trying to be hateful, and I'm not trying to be crazy. But my emotions are just running crazy at that point. So it is extremely hard. And to see these people and these kids, little kids, trying to put themselves through that without thinking it all the way through is just crazy, and it's something I really don't want to see happen. I really hope that some of them are watching this video, because it's really something that you want to think about for quite a while and not just jump into it. Because even though I've known that this is what I've wanted for a long time, since I was very, very young, if I would have started this earlier and when I was a lot younger, it probably would have been really bad. Because I probably wouldn't have known how to deal with the things that I'm dealing with on a daily basis. So you really kind of have to hit some maturity level before starting something like this to know how to handle yourself and how you're going to be able to control your emotions and be able to talk to people. So that's just something I kind of wanted to get off my chest. It's been bothering me for quite a while. But I've kind of went on a rant there for a minute, sorry. But as far as everything else goes, I think that's pretty much it. If there are any of those young people that I'm referring to kind of watching right now, don't be afraid to hit me up and ask me questions, because trust me, I'm not saying this to be mean. I'm saying this because it needs to be said. It is a huge life-changing thing, transitioning, and it's not something to be taken lightly. So if you ever have any questions, feel free to hit me up either on Facebook. You can personal message me on Facebook, or you can hit me in the box on YouTube. It's whatever. Do not hesitate to contact me, because if you ever have any questions, I'm always there to answer, no matter what it is. So, alright, well, now that I've gone on that rant, I should probably end this video. But thank you guys for watching. Later.